What's happening, ghoulies? Welcome back to the Voina experience. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and subscribing and having fun with us all through the Halloween season. Ghoulies, we are like 2 weeks away from heading out to Flagship, and we are so excited here at TVE. If you are new to watching our videos, make sure that you smash that subscribe button, because we are going to be heading out to Flagship Spirit Halloween in Egg Harbor, New Jersey for the grand opening of their 40th anniversary season, and we are so excited, and you don't want to miss all the fun that we're going to have. Plus, ghoulies, I've just been hired at Spirit! After years of trying to get hired at Spirit, it's finally happened on their 40th season, and I'm so excited to be working there part-time this Halloween season to get all the goodies that I can. So you're going to want to stick around for all the fun that we're going to be having. And guys, we've got a ton of fun stuff coming up this season. We are going to be heading back to Hunter's Haunted House. The local area here is going to be doing a zombie walk and a thriller dance. I'm going to be talking with a local prop maker about how they make their own Halloween props every season. We have got so much coming up for you, so make sure that you're subscribing, turning on your notifications so that way you don't miss any of it as it unfolds. But today, ghoulies, we are going to be talking about the Home Depot 2023 Halloween animatronics that just got released. What we're going to do now is we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to head over to the computer and jump on Home Depot's information and check out their Halloween animatronics. Let's do it. Alright guys, so here we are at the Home Depot corporate website, and look at this beautiful picture of their animatronics, guys, and this cool, creepy, like, swampy, hag type theme. It looks like Jason's hut or something, I don't know, I always go back to Jason, I'm sorry. But this looks really cool just from this initial picture here, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll on down here, and oh man, look at this, guys. We've got some creepy looking figures here. What is this guy? I don't know. This looks like something out of Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't even know. This is crazy stuff. I cannot wait to get into this, guys. Let's keep going and see what else we got down here. All right. So it says here, Dead Water. The newest collection, Dead Water, rises from a spooky swamp-filled, otherworldly creatures with a wingspan of 12.5 feet. The animated Predator of the Night is the widest Halloween prop ever created by the Home Depot. Oh my gosh, guys. What is this thing? Is it, what, this must be this winged guy right here. That's this guy right here. Okay. So, it says we've also got a 7.5 foot animated marsh monster and a 6.5 foot swamp fisherman, which I'm guessing that's that guy back there. Let's see, let's go back up here. I'm guessing that's the swamp fisherman there. This must be the winged creature, the Predator of the Night. And the marsh monster, I'm guessing, is this. But we're not going to leave anything to speculation. In fact, ghoulies, I'm just going to go ahead and click on this first one here, Animated Predator of the Night, which is going to bring us to this friggin' thing. Look at this. I can't even wait. I want to see the video of this guy.
Something wicked this way comes. Rising from the deepest layers of the spirit world, the 9-foot animated Predator of the Night returns to the land of the living, hell-bent on stealing the soul from your body and the breath from your very lungs. Standing a towering 9 feet tall and with wings stretching 12.5 feet wide, this satanic spawn is a sight to behold, if you should be so unfortunate. Get this demon to dance with death, and its head swings back and forth.
Oh, cool.
Its LED-lit eyes glow bright red, and large ears and pointed teeth shape its skull, as roars and shrieks bellow from its moving mouth. Its posable arms move and hold their position, and more energy-efficient LEDs illuminate its massive, wondrous wings, drawing attention to their scarring and scaly detail. While enormous feet and hands pack a pernicious punch, it is no question the 9-foot Predator of the Night is a vision fit only for the damnedest of the damned, and all others should take heed. Happy Halloween.
Ghoulies, that was cool. I have to give props to the narrator of that video. Like, he was definitely setting it with, like, you know, the Monster Mash type voice. It was so cool and like, classic Halloween feeling. I just love that video. Kind of wish they would have maybe shown a little more of what the animatronic itself actually did, but I'm guessing that just from the video, it's probably going to make just some growling noises and move around. With servo technology, love it. Ghoulies, that is an actually really cool animatronic right here. This animated creature of the night. What is he called again? The animated Predator of the Night. Predator of the Night. Very cool. I am loving the detail of his wings, the little veins that are going through that. That is really excellent. I love his overall look. I love his head movement. I really like this animatronic, guys. I can't really give anything else to say too much about it. The video didn't really reveal a whole lot. I really want to probably see it in store. But the arms being posable is very cool. His head movement was cool. I love the overall look. It's kind of like a half vampire bat, half just monster. I really love this, guys. I think this is a really cool, unique, here we have a picture of it. Here we go. I think it's just a really cool idea, just a different style, just a different looking animatronic that we've seen recently. I like the fire coming out of his mouth and behind his wings. Overall, Ghoulies, I really like Predator of the Night, and I'm looking forward to seeing him in the stores. I think all the information that we had about him was pretty much given in the video description. So 12.5 feet wide. That is going to be awesome to see in stores, you guys. I can't wait. So here we have the 7.5 foot animated marsh monster, Ghoulies. It says, synchronized moving mouth keeps trick-or-treaters on edge. LED light up hair, eyes, and mouth. And look at this guy. This dude is creepifying. Let's see if we get it. Oh, look at that face. It's only a mother could love it. Like, what is it? It looks like half of a dinosaur, half of a reindeer, maybe mixed in with Stripe from the Gremlins. I don't know. I just can't get an idea of what this thing is supposed to be. What's the description? Is there a description down here? There's got to be a description. Okay. Doesn't really. Okay, it says spiny arms. It doesn't really give like a backstory or anything. 7.5 feet tall. It's got swampy sound recordings and creepy movements, so I don't know if we're going to get any phrases. But let's take a look at the video, because they do have one here. And let's see what the hubbub is all about.
It is dark and the path draws to a narrow. Tread lightly, for the 7-foot marsh monster is only a slash and a slice away.
You have already reached the point of no return.
A fantastical fright, this wondrous beast bears an enormous set of realistic antlers, perfect for gnashing and goring his way through a fright night feast. Its wild green hair, large
green
snake
hair.
eyes, and menacing mouth with razor-sharp incisors fill the darkness with bright, energy-efficient LED light. Its arms and legs stretch long, draped in gauze and torn, tattered fabric. Sharp, pointed claws threaten to dig deeply into the flesh of anything or anyone that crosses its path. Don't believe me? Make this marsh monster move, and it springs to life. Its head and arms move up and down, body side to side, and it begins to speak, putrid promises pouring from its ravenous, synchronized mouth.
This swamp is a graveyard of those who
Doesn't
have
look too
dared to
synchronized.
trespass into my swamp.
Can't wait to hear what comes next. But with the 7-foot marsh monster, the story always ends the same. Rest in peace. Happy Halloween.
I gotta tell you, Ghoulies, on that one, I don't really know. This guy is just, I think, a little bit too odd. Let's just talk about it. Like, first of all, I don't think it was very synchronized. They said phrases move to synchronized mouth movement, and that did not look very synchronized, even in the demo video. It also just,
I don't know, guys. It just looks a little too toyish, like a little too fake. I don't know. I think they blended too many aspects together into one, and it just kind of comes off. I mean, you can see. Look at the mouth joint here. Like it just looks like it's fake. Like it just looks like a toy. With all the different features here, like you can't get a grasp. My brain is just like, what am I looking at? I might have to see it in store. I don't know, but this one is just kind of. I don't know about this one, guys. I don't think I really care for this one too much. The movements didn't seem to match really at all. I can't get a grasp on even what it is. I guess just a monster, but it looks like a toy. Like when you have like a bunch, like when you were a kid, you had a bunch of different like action figures and they all broke, and you just kind of put them back together. That just looks like what this is. It looks like a dinosaur action figure that got blended with a reindeer and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I like this one. I might change my mind once I see him in the store. But I don't know about this one. Okay, so let's go on then to what's the next one is the 6.5 animated swamp fisherman. All right, here he is. This guy looks pretty interesting and cool. 6.5 foot animated swamp fisherman has an infrared sensor, activates the fisherman. Red LED eyes light up. And he looks pretty cool. He's sitting here in a chair, which I'm hoping comes with it. He's got a fishing pole and a little fish attached to it with his little outfit. Here's some more different... He actually looks kind of cool. This would be one that would go great if you had, like, the SS Riptide theme going on from Spirit or something like that. Although this is Home Depot, so we're gonna keep it where it's supposed to be. That fish is cool. Look at this fish, Ghoulies. His eyes light up green, and he just looks so cute. All right, let's get any other information that we can, because there's just not a whole lot of information available. So the best way is just to take a look at the video and see for ourselves what the fisherman does. So here we go.
It's a perfect night for fishing.
Pull up a chair and prepare to get hooked. Because no one spins a fishtail quite like the 6.5 foot animated swamp fisherman. This all but dead angler doesn't look the least bit seaworthy sitting there in his old rocking chair, dressed in dirty ripped jeans, an old tattered flannel, and a fisherman's cap and vest.
You best be careful and take your leave now.
His sunken eyes burn red with energy-efficient LED light, illuminating his gray, rotten skin and long, silvered hair. And it doesn't take long to see that the catch on his line is a little less than fresh. Rotten to the bone, his piranha's eyes glow a ghostly green. Its sharp teeth and moving mouth nipping at the line. This frightening fisherman rocks back and forth as he begins to speak. He has quite the story to tell, and if you're not careful, it just might be the last one you hear.
Hey, get away from my catch. This is mine, you varmint.
Now that's a tale with bite. Happy Halloween.
All right, Ghoulies, so there was the 6.5 foot rocking chair swamp fisherman, and I'm guessing since rocking chair is in his name that the rocking chair obviously would come with it. $149.99, and Ghoulies, that's actually not a bad prop. I mean, it's not overly scary, it's just a little more comical, but I like the movement of it. I like the way the fish sort of kind of dangles around there with him. That's really fun. Again, I kind of want to hear some more of his phrases to see a little bit more of what he does, but so far, I like it better than that marsh monster. But so far, I think that Predator of the Night is kind of winning for me right now, Ghoulies, because the rest of these are just sort of, they're good, but they're just kind of ho-hum. Like, here's some pictures of his face. He's got a creepy looking face. Overall, like, I don't dislike it. I don't love it. It's a cool prop. Probably not something that I'm going to look to get, but overall, I think it's really cool. And not bad. The most technologically innovative piece in the Halloween lineup is the 7-foot Lethal Lily the Witch. Oh my, it says 8 servo motors used for her head and her face make her eerily realistic. Servo motors are small and extremely durable motors which replicate real-life facial movements and props like Lethal Lily and the online-only exclusive THD 3000. So let's take a look at these. Let's start with Lethal Lily the Witch. Oh my, look at her face, Ghoulies. She looks incredibly weird, and it looks like they're just bringing this right to her video, so we're going to check her out right now.
Maybe, but not for long. The 7-foot animated Lethal Lily the Witch has got your scent, and she intends to keep it, mingling with the rotten stench of river monsters and beastly bog breathers. Standing 7 feet tall, this wicked witch of the water is an imposing presence, practically dripping with the dregs of whatever cursed lagoon she slithered out of. Her staff, fashioned from waterlogged wood, glows green with bright energy-efficient LED light, illuminating the crags and wrinkles of her decrepit, age-ravaged face. Her silver strands are capped by a big, bewitched hat, covered in green tatters. A dusty brown shroud and swamp-stained long skirt are held up by a braided belt. And a powerful polywog joins this marshland magician, covered in rich detail and green LED light. Watch this witch wiggle, and servo motors and Lethal Lily's head speak life into this soggy sorceress as she blinks her eager eyes, attempting to entice you with her realistic, moving mouth.
Oh, you want to leave? It's well known that those who enter my lair never leave.
And your pain will last forever. Happy Halloween, and
Yes, Ghoulies, Lethal Lily is awesome, you guys. I am really loving this animatronic a lot. The details on her face were incredible. The movements were insane. I mean, I think her facial movements were even better than Grimm, if I'm allowed to say that. And we love witch props here, so I am really looking forward to seeing Lethal Lily in the stores, guys. I am loving this green light up staff that she has. I love the fact that she's holding a toad in her basket and it lights up. I love the look of her face, her hair, and her overall costume. And I love that they've given her some like different phrases other than that toil bubble thing that every single witch prop on the market says. Like, I'm so tired of that phrase. I don't know if she says it, she probably will, but I'm glad that at least in the video they've given her something different to say. Lethal Lily, yes, that right there so far is my winner, Ghoulies, because she is really cool. But I don't want to speak too soon because I want to check out the THD 3000. I've been looking forward to seeing this one, Ghoulies, ever since I heard about it a few weeks or months ago. There was a leak about this animatronic, and there wasn't too much other than a photograph. But now I've got a video, and I just want to skip right to it. Let's do it.
You weak humans. It is pointless to resist. We are superior.
In the battle of man versus machine, no one stands a chance against THD 3000. Sent back in time to eradicate humankind, this cold, calculated killing machine will stop at nothing in his quest to search and destroy. Its 7-foot-tall bionic body radiates with bright, energy-efficient LED light, casting shadows on fleshy and forlorn trick-or-treaters as it prepares them for processing. Those calculations are captured 2 ways: a big blinking humanoid eye and a laser that scans red. His left arm was lost years ago, replaced with a full-size bionic blue blade, while his right hand is scarred with the terror of his technical transformation. Cables, coils, and cords in the neck and chest keep this cyborg mechanized and mean. Get this robot to rock, and its programming kicks in. Servo motors in the neck, arms, and head bring this sadistic cyborg into action as its systems calibrate and it begins to speak.
Your chances of escape are less than 1%. Goodbye.
For THD 3000, the world is written in ones and zeros, and you are nothing more than a simple subtraction. Happy Halloween.
Oh my gosh, you guys. THD 3000. Yeah! Holy smokes. That thing is incredibly cool, you guys. This is super creepy. $279.99, 7 feet tall, and just look at the servo motion in its head is awesome. It is creepy looking. It looks like something out of a freaking sci-fi movie. It kind of reminds me a little bit about the original RoboCop, the way that his face looks a little bit. Just the design of it kind of has a Peter Weller look to it. But this is amazing, you guys. Look at his face. I can't, this is just incredible. The eye, he's got one eye, one techno eye, blood splatter on his face. He's got these coils coming out of his head. Look at the back of it here. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, I am like a kid in a candy store. I have wanted to see an animatronic like this in such a long time, and this is a really cool one. I don't know, guys. This might be one of my secret favorite animatronics of the season because it is so unique, so different looking. Not the same type of thing we get over and over and over again. Oh, and it's servo. So what more can you ask for? This is great, guys. I love this. This is, oh man, I can't. All right, I don't know how we're gonna top it. Home Depot, 2 back-to-back Lethal Lily, and this THD 3000 is so far the head runners. Okay, here we got this Grave and Bones theme looking thing going on here, and this is really cool. Look at all these skeletons. The skeleton archway is really cool. Digging it. Why did my voice go up that high? This skeleton archway is really cool. What was all that about? Voices. I'm just too excited. Gotta bring it down. Okay, so what do we got going on here in this one? It's talking about classic collection of Graven Bones returns this season to represent all things cemetery bones and skeletons. We've got the viral sensation Skelly. The original 12-foot skeleton is back. Along with the new catacomb archway, which we saw there, demonstrates a committed to quality. Let's talk about the decorations. We've got this 8-foot boogeyman. Okay, so here it is, Ghoulies. The 8-foot animated boogeyman is $200, and this guy is looking really creepy and weird with his long, lanky hair. Let's see if we can get another shot of it. Look at his hands; those are creepy. Here's his face. Ew, he's got no mouth. He looks really wicked. Okay, so he looks cool. Let's see if he actually is cool. Let's watch that video.
Run as much as your heart desires. I will always find you.
Ready or not, here comes the boogeyman, and you're it. At a staggering 8 feet tall, this big bad boogeyman is hell-bent on one thing: your soul. Tall, dark, and absolutely horrific, he's dressed in a slim black suit and spattered button down with stringy black hair spilling down his gray, ghoulish face. Trigger his motion sensor, and your worst nightmare comes to life. His eerie, skin-draped eyes and bony hands glow with bright white light. His arms reach out as he turns from side to side, searching for you. His jaw moving up and down as he calls through webbed lips.
I am inside your head. There is no escape.
What happens when two become one? If the Boogie Monster has his way, you're about to find out. Happy Halloween.
All right, guys. So yeah, the boogeyman's pretty cool. You know, he's a creepy monster. I don't think I'm as excited about him as I was the Witch and THD 3000, which again I think is my favorite. But he is certainly creepy. I don't have anything like negative about it. His hands look creepy. His face is definitely creepy. He's tall and lanky and eerie, which is all things that I find personally scary in monsters. His phrases might not have been the best, but I think this is another one that might have to wait until I actually see it in the store and see it in person before I actually can give a love-hate opinion on it. But so far, just based on this video and his initial price only being $200, yeah, I think this is a cool animatronic. If money was no object, but, not one that I'll probably get, but certainly a cool, scary animatronic for sure. All right, so let's see. We talked about the Boogeyman. Now we've got Dean the Deathologist. Now, I think we're pretty much familiar with Dean the Deathologist. I think he was out last year, maybe even the year before that. He's been out for a while. I love Dean the Deathologist. He's the one that pours the drinks, and I love him, and I'm glad he's coming back, and I can't wait to see him. But we're going to move on now to this Marie the Meddling Maid, because I believe she's a new one for the season. And I believe this will go very well as a companion piece to Dean the Deathologist, as I believe we do see him in the background of the video. So let's check her out.
There once was a skeleton maid who made all the children afraid.
If you're looking for a little help, the 5.5-foot Marie Meddling Maid is to die for. More crypt keeper than housekeeper, one look at her tattered dress, and you know this bare-boned beauty has spent a lifetime or two in grueling service. But she's had enough of all that, and now with feather duster in hand, Marie is ready to clean house. Plug her in, and her tired, sunken eyes glow red with rage, brightly lit by energy-efficient LEDs. Trigger her motion sensor, and the bottle she brandishes swings up and down in her ancient arm as her jaw begins to move, syncing with 7 spine-tingling sayings.
Wow.
It seems that the more I dust, the more spider webs that appear. And there's always so much blood to clean.
No rest for the wicked, and clicking her ruby red slippers together won't work either. The 6-foot animated Marie Meddling Maid is positively buried in her work, and the murder and mayhem and mopping is only just the beginning.
I've been worked clear to the bone. Why, you can nearly see right through me.
Happy Halloween.
Okay, so Marie the Maid, you guys. The Meddling Maid. She's awesome. I'm really digging her a lot. I think she is an excellent companion piece to Dean the Deathologist, and I almost want the two of them. If I can't have one, I want them both. Because that would be a little great scene to have set up somewhere, just a little bar with Dean back there, and then just having her over there next to him. Even you could put Grimm in there with him and have a little skeleton fiasco, because you can put any costume you want on Grimm. That's great, guys. I like Marie the Meddling Maid a lot. She's really cool with that wine bottle that's going to knock you over the head. Very fun. So once again, we're just going to kind of recap these guys here. We have the Predator of the Night, an excellent animatronic with a 12.5-foot wingspan. Cannot wait to see this guy in stores. We also had this marsh monster thing. Kind of not really sure. Not a huge fan of this one. I'm gonna, again, probably want to get a better impression in store, but looked just a little too much like a toy than anything else and just did not really have much of an effect on me. Then we've got the Swamp Fisherman guy, and he was really fun and cool. Not something that I'm sure that I'm gonna get, but I love the fish movement and the fact that the eyes on the fish light up and his eyes move and that he rocks in the rocking chair. Overall, a pretty decent animatronic. Then there was Lethal Lily, and I absolutely love Lethal Lily. Cannot wait to see her in store. That facial movement and her detail on the face was incredible, you guys. Then that brings us to my absolute favorite from Home Depot this year. THD 3000 is definitely my winner. I try my very best to get this one because, oh my gosh, superb, excellent. Boogeyman, which is an 8-foot prop. Pretty tall, creepy, lanky, scary animatronic. Not sure if it's one that I'm personally going to grab, but it is one that I want to see because I love long, thin, lanky props. They're creepy, and he looks creepy. His facial movements look good. Not sure on the phrasing, but we'll just have to see him in store to make a final opinion. Then we've got Marie the Meddling Maid with Dean the Deathologist back there, and I think these are two great animatronics. I'm glad that Dean is back, and I love his new friend Marie. They are an excellent skeleton couple that would definitely make any skeleton or cemetery or bar theme a super hit sensation. Creepy and entertaining at the same time. They are definitely excellent animatronics. We've also got the return of everyone's favorite, the 12-foot skeleton. This one's a little overplayed, I think, by this point, but it's certainly a fan favorite, and it's back again this season for all of you guys who've been wanting to try to get one. You've got yet another chance. And then there's also the 12-foot Jack Skellington, which we didn't cover in full detail, but I mean, what else is there to say? It's Jack Skellington, it's 12 foot. I'm a little confused by that, though, because Jack Skellington was never 12 feet tall, and I don't know if I'm just being too nitpicky, but it just seems kind of weird that he's 12 feet tall. But also very cool because I love Jack Skellington, and I might just need to see it in stores before I can give it a total opinion. But I think it's a cool, different, unique 12-foot prop to have a giant Jack Skellington is kind of cool. So there you have it, Ghoulies, the Home Depot Halloween animatronics of 2023. We have looked at them, we've talked about them, we reviewed them. We all know THD 3000 is the Voina Experience favorite. Thank you guys so much, and leave your comments. What do you think? What was your favorite animatronic? Which ones do you hate? Do you like? Do you love? Do you want to own them all? Leave us a comment, say hi, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our trip to flagship Spirit Halloween, Ghoulies. It's coming up soon. And until next time, I'll catch you later, Ghoulies.